answered, I was successful when I was homeless, penniless, and sleeping on a park bench. Because I knew where I was, where I wanted to go. And most importantly, I knew I was born for greatness. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. There's such a strong connection between how we talk to ourselves, who we are, even who we can become. That can either empower us or enslave us. It's estimated that we have 50,000 thoughts go through our mind daily. How many of those thoughts are you allowing to empower you? How many of those thoughts are you allowing to enslave you? I want you to say this with me. I was born for greatness.
I was born for greatness.
Again, I was born for greatness.
I was born for greatness.
One more time. I was born for greatness.
I was born for greatness.
Do you believe it?
Yes.
I've always wanted to do this. I've always wanted to get up in front of large crowds of people and just wow them. I dreamed of the day that I would stand in front of stadiums full of people, inspire them to do things they've always wanted to do, be the person they've always wanted to be. But I didn't always think I could. I didn't have the confidence. In fact, when I would have to give presentations for school, I would get up in front of the class, and I would stutter. I would stutter horribly. I would freeze. After a few moments, slowly make my way back to my seat, sit down, and I would just beat myself up. I tell myself I knew I was going to fail. Or I put down the teacher. I told them I was going to mess up. Why would they let me embarrass myself like that? The thing was, I wasn't prepared to give a presentation. I was prepared to fail the presentation. Weeks in advance, I was telling myself, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. I'm not as talented as those other students. I believed that. I was defeated before I even started. I didn't believe I had a reason to push for more, to be more. But all that changed a year ago, 4th of July, when I lost my best friend, Paul. He was my age. Paul had so much talent. He had so much potential. He had so many dreams. Losing him made me realize that I had no direction in my own life. How small I was playing with my life. But most importantly, it woke me up. It made me see that I don't want to die living a mediocre life. An unfulfilled life, which I was doing. The world will never know the man Paul could have become. The gifts and talents he could have shared. Because Paulie took all that greatness with him to the grave. Les Brown once said, the graveyard is the richest place on earth. Because it's there you find all the gifts, hopes, and dreams that will never be fulfilled. The books that will never be written, the songs that will never be sung, the inventions that will never be discovered, all because somebody was afraid to take that first step. Most people will die at 25, but won't be buried until they're 85. Because they took themselves out of the game. They've written themselves off. They stopped trying. They stopped pushing for more. They settled. They told themselves, not as good as that person. What's the point? Why should I try? It ain't worth it anymore. It is what it is. Mankind wasn't wired that way. We weren't made to play small. We weren't born to be mediocre. No, we were born for greatness. Each and every one of us in this room has a purpose, has a gift that nobody else has. A uniqueness that can't be duplicated. We've got this spirit in us, this warrior spirit in us. Yo, I will not stop. I will not quit. I will die fighting because I have a lot of life in me. Don't shut that spirit up. If there's something you want to do, then do it. If there's something you want to be, then be it. You owe it to yourself to do what you want to do and be what you want to be. Don't take that greatness to the grave. I once played small with my life, and I promised myself I'd never do it again. We have one life to live. From this moment on, how do you see it going? Who do you see yourself becoming? How do you talk to yourself? How do you plan to start talking to yourself? I want you to say this with me. I was born for greatness.
I was born for greatness.
Yeah, I was born for greatness.
I was born for greatness.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I believe.